Hi guys, this is a walkthrough of my math videos on two platforms. One is Vimeo and the other one is YouTube, right? So you'll find many videos on these channels, right? Mostly math right now for competitive exams, right? And you'll find videos on data sufficiency, which is for the competitive exam GMAT, and you'll find something that I'm promoting recently. Currently, I would say that's my math for middle school workbook. It's a practice workbook for students in the grades 4 to 9. Okay, so mainly it is for the fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade middle school students. Anyway, so let me just talk about a few things, and then I'll take you through the walkthrough. Hang on. Um, yeah. Yeah. Right. So there is Vimeo. That's a platform where you can host your videos, and there is YouTube. So these are the two platforms where I'm hosting my videos. Yeah. So YouTube has channels, right? And then within the channels, there are playlists. Okay. So this is where you want to go after you've reached a particular channel, right? So there are two channels out here. One is at the rate SES Mumbai. Yeah. And the other one is at the rate Franly Spider. Okay. Franly Spider. In Vimeo, you don't have channels. You have something which is similar to a playlist. It's called a showcase. All right. So in Vimeo, you have showcase, which is something like the playlists. All right. Okay. So that's I'll just write it down. SES Mumbai. Okay. So this is mostly for the competitive exam math. All right. And then you have the at the rate Frontly Spider. Okay. So that one will cater to you know um, the math which is there, which has MCQs, right? So all the math topics. So this is the like the main channel, right? We'll have math MCQs, and then you'll have pre-cal. Hang on, and then you'll have pre-cal. Hang on, yeah, you'll have pre-cal videos. Okay, right? So suppose you want to learn GMAT, GRE, like MCQ based math topics, right? You'll come here. All right. Now, math, which is catering to data sufficiency, it'll come here. All right. Yeah. And then probably even those questions like the GRE, where you have the quantitative comparisons. Yeah. Multiple selections, all those will come here, but I've not yet made videos on it. Right now, I've just made videos on math topics, MCQ, and data sufficiency, which is both on YouTube platform and the Vimeo platform. Okay, so yeah, so most of my videos are a bit untidy, just the way that you see the thing which I've drawn on this screen right now. So that's me. All right, I have no excuse for this mess, but that's how things are. All right. All right. Let's move on. I'll take you the walkthrough now. Yeah. Um. Right. Okay. Okay. So first, I'll take you through a, a particular channel on YouTube, and you know something similar to that, which is there on Vimeo. Okay. So let's go on to YouTube first. Yeah. So you have YouTube, so you go on to YouTube. Okay. Click on it. And once you're in the YouTube, okay, you click on @friendly spider. Okay. And that is the circle, pink circle with F in it. That's my channel. Okay. Once you're in the channel, right, you'll find many videos, but go to the playlist. Okay. Once you go to the playlist, then you have all of these playlists out here. All right. So we'll discuss about the math for middle school part later. What you want to focus on is this particular thing, CSIRUGC Net Part A. Okay. Click on it. Now, under that playlist, okay, where's it gone? Yeah, under that playlist, you'll have all of these videos out here. Okay. So what you do is, now let's say you're practicing for the net exam, and in the net exam, whether it is physics, chemistry, physical sciences, chemistry, I think life sciences, and many other subjects, math, for example. Then there is the in these net exams, there is this first part, which is part A, which is math, which comes under the aptitude math. Okay. So those people who want to learn aptitude math, this is the best playlist that you can go to. Yeah. And if you're not from the net, then you can ignore these part A question papers and move on to the topics. So scroll down. So this is the first topic, mixtures. Then there's Venn circle with two circles, Venn with three circles. You have permutations and combinations, which comes under counting and combinatorics. Yeah. And then you have probability. Okay. And then you have geometry reviews and all of these topics, sequence and series, data interpretation, number theory, speed, distance, time, work rate, time, inequalities, corner geometry. So main topics which would come under the aptitude is discussed out here. For example, let me take you to corner geometry out here. Okay, so I'm clicking on corner geometry. Right now, so this is the annoying part about going on to the YouTube channel, that you have advertisements. Okay, but it's a good thing as well, because I personally uh, I personally like the breaks, because it gives me time to for my eyes to rest. I can take a quick 2 minute coffee break and then come back to working on the computer. All right. So this is the main issue that content makers face, that they get a lot of eye strain working on computers. Okay. So so this is one particular video. All right. Um, which is kind of a generalization for the entire topics covered under this channel, under this playlist. Yeah. So the important thing I want to let you know is that you need to first solve the worksheet, which is given out here. You can access the worksheet given in the description of this video, and then look at this video, because most of these videos are like discussing the worksheets. All right. So the topics covered out here, there is review. All right, but it's a brief review. All right, it's not a detailed review. Sometimes there are detailed reviews, especially in this channel, in this particular playlist. Yeah, you do have detailed reviews. You'll have uh, topics covered through practicing the worksheet, and then there are quiz also involved. So important thing is, look at the description, click on the link given out here, and it'll take you to my worksheet out here. All right, and this is the worksheet. Okay. It has questions. Solve these questions first. All right. Solve these questions first. So if the topic says, review, then go through the review, and before the questions begin, yeah, you can try solving it on your own first, and then go through the questions. Or what you could do is, you could go through the reviews and the questions, and perhaps there are quiz also included in these. Uh, All right. So usually I watch all of these things on my mobile phone. So working on the actual YouTube channel on the website, I don't know where the description is. This is my description out here. Okay. But it should be more. I don't know why it's showing so much. All right. So important thing is go to the worksheet, solve it, and then go through the videos. Yeah. So let's take another topic, speed, distance, time. Yeah. Again, you might get a ad. No, there's no ad. Okay. So here, if you see, click on more, and that's it. You have this. So you click on this link out here. It'll give you access to the worksheet. Yeah. Solve this worksheet. Okay. Once you've solved it, then come to the video and look for the solutions. Okay. Right. Right. So remember, this is CSIR UGC Net Part A. All right. So initially, I created the videos keeping in mind the net Part A. Yeah, because in not in a year's time, but in probably within 2 years' time, I mean to uh, introduce Part B and C, which is pure physical sciences, physics, basically. All right. So that's the reason I have included because I want the whole thing to be under one particular uh, channel, right? And focusing on the net exam. But these math topics can be used by GMAT, GRE, SAT, and ACT, and math students as well, and any of those exams which includes math as aptitude. All right. Now, for SAT and ACT, there are some more topics like vectors, matrices, logs, trigonometry, conics. So all those topics I am introducing in another playlist called Pre-Cal. So I'm going to work on it. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to upload the videos within 6 months, but definitely within a year's time, you will have another playlist pre-cal, especially for the SAT and ACD students, right? For those extra topics, and also to cover uh, pre-cal related topics like functions and calculus and probably integration as well. Okay. Anyway, so that's a walkthrough for the Brandy Spider channel and the playlist. Okay. Now, um, something same, playlist on another platform, Vimeo. So let's go on to the Vimeo. Okay. So we'll go on to the Vimeo, right? So for Vimeo, what you do is you, again, this is the search of the Google search engine. Okay. So don't click on the Google search engine for the Vimeo. You hit on the browser itself and enter this site, vimeo.com. Yeah. All right. Then hit on showcase and then enter these numbers 12115736. This is the showcase number. So if you're using the Android, you know, platform, right? So if you have Vimeo as an app downloaded on your mobile phone, then I think you can just simply click on the showcase number, and it'll take you to an ads-free platform. So that's the beauty about Vimeo, yeah, that it does not have advertisements. So personally, I like advertisements, yeah. So it depends on student to student if they are, really wanting to have something which is more like a learning environment without the advertisements, then they can go on to Vimeo, yeah. Um, all of this is free, guys, so you don't have to subscribe or do anything. Just sit on this. You might have to, uh, if you're using the Android platform, that I don't know how it works. Um, okay, so there's no fee as such. That's what I'm trying to say. You might have to do the normal registration or logging in, whatever it is, with all the YouTube channels. You'll have to give your email ID or something. So something like that will be there for all these things. Yeah, but that's just the normal thing. There's no fee applicable out here. So so under this showcase, so which is just like directly entering a playlist. You get these 34 videos, right? So you have all of these topics, right, which you can click on and begin. All right, yeah. So these are the same videos which you'd probably find under the playlist out here. The only thing is that this one has the question papers of the net as well. Only the part we discussed, by the way, right? B and C, like I said, probably within 2 years' time. So this part, this is the again just the way I'm doing the walkthrough. This is like just a presentation slide on how to go about these videos. So this is that, and then you have the math topics. You can just click on speed, distance, time out here. Okay. So once again, before you move on to the video, go into the description. Yeah, that's the description out here. All right. And click on this blue color thing. It'll take you to the worksheet first, right? So it takes you to the worksheet, solve the worksheet, and then come on to this video. Okay. For solutions. Anyway, so that's the platform on Vimeo for the math topics. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now what we'll do is we'll go on to the same channel, Friendly Spider. Yeah. And this time we'll go on to a different playlist. Okay. So let's discuss the playlist. Uh, right. So we are back on this channel of mine. So I showed you how to go onto the channel. Now these are all the playlists out here. Okay. So now I'll discuss the playlist of math for middle school. You see these math middle school playlist. All right. Okay, so that's nothing but basically a math for middle school workbook that I've created. So let me see if I can uh, take you to the math for middle school book. Yeah, all right, what it looks like. Hang on a minute. Okay, so this is the book, math for middle school. It looks like this one. Okay, right, and this book has these topics, right? Okay. Now, if you see, the book begins with a preface and then the first track prerequisites, right? So around 12 topics under prerequisites. Then it has elementary algebra with around 26 exercises. So it's a workbook basically, okay? It has 26 exercises, right? And then it has another track working with decimals, right? So working with decimals would have around 10 topics, yeah? Okay, so that's the index basically I'm showing you of the workbook. Now this workbook, yeah, each and every um, um, exercise, yeah, each and every exercise is accessible through the two platforms. So the way you need to work through this is like suppose you want to work on ratios and percents and you don't care about number system or word problems or anything else. You just want to go on to ratios and percents, you want to work on that, then my recommendation is go to the YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel and look for ratios and percents, right? So it should have somewhere here. So this is prerequisites, right? Hang on. should have more. I don't know why it's showing only so many. Okay, this is ratios and percents out here. Do you see that? So click on view full playlist, right? So once you look at the full playlist, it has 5 videos. Yeah. Now, probably each of these videos will have the worksheet to solve. So again, go down, go to the description here and click on this, and it will take you to the exercise. So basically, this is the page from the workbook on the YouTube channel in the description. So you solve this exercise, right? So this is for the parents or the educators or the students themselves. Go to this particular worksheet, solve it, and then come back to the playlist and watch the video. The video is there's honestly no review. It directly goes on to the solutions, because in this particular book, yeah, I'm not offering an answer key in this book, right? So the idea is no answer key, solve it, and then look at the videos on how it is solved. Got it? Yeah. All right. So so the good part about the YouTube channel for this particular thing is you can pick up your track, right? Suppose you want to work on ratios and percents, just go on to YouTube channel, right? And pick on the particular track you want. Like you want the track which works on data charts, then you click on data charts. If you want geometry, you click on geometry, right? Yeah. So that's the beauty about the YouTube channel, that you can create playlists. You could do the same thing with Vimeo, but in Vimeo, what I've done is that there are around 76 total videos, right? Yeah. For example, if you look at the last particular page out here, right? Um, there are 5 and probably 6, and so if you add, there are 76 videos. So on Vimeo, what I've done is there are no separate tracks. You'll have all of these 76 videos in this particular order that you see in the index of this book, right? Math for Middle School. So let me take you through the Vimeo. So on Vimeo, right? Again, what you do is, instead of this particular showcase number, yeah, you click on the 2061. So, and enter this entire thing not in the Google search engine but on the browser, and just hit on enter, and it'll take you to the Math Spider full learning path, right? And it'll give you 77 videos. So obviously this is the introductory video where it gives you a guide and not a walkthrough. So you can click on this, a short video how to go about these things. So yeah, so you keep on loading more and more, and this is how you probably come to a particular. So load more, and it'll take you. So we moved on from prerequisites to the elementary algebra track, and then on to the decimal. So this is like a full learning path. So those people who want to do the workbook online, yeah, uh, on at their own pace, yeah, they can do this. Yeah. So give yourself around 6 months time if you are, yeah, if you're gonna watch everything. So again, suppose you're clicking on unit conversion, yeah, click on it. Now before watching the video, go to the description here. Yeah, where's it gone? So the description of the video should have the worksheet of unit conversion, right? So yeah. So out here, I've probably written it down as word problems. That's chapter 1 out of 7. So if you click on it, it will take you to the unit conversion worksheet, right? Solve it, and then come back to the video to watch the solutions. Plain solutions video. So there's no answer key in the book. Once again, I'm just letting you know this is solutions. All right. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the thing which I'm currently working on. I'm promoting this math middle school workbook. All right. Now we move on to the data sufficiency videos for the GMAT. Okay, so what you do is you need to go on to Friendly Spider and no. This time you need to pick another channel. So for the data sufficiency, it comes under the channel SES Mumbai. Okay, SES Mumbai, right? Hit enter. Okay, you'll see my ugly face. Yeah, click on it, and then click. I think there's only one playlist, which is data sufficiency. I intend to add more, which is probably integrated reasoning playlist as well, but I don't think so it's going to happen in the next 6 months, right? So click on this, and then you have all these videos I've created. So there are three more videos, and then I am done with the data sufficiency videos. All right. So the three more videos which I'm going to add is obviously work time, speed time, one video, data interpretation and logic, second video, and the third video was word prop. Word prop. So again, data sufficiency. These are uh, very good practice questions, right? So suppose you click on geometry, okay, right? Before you go on to the video, look at the description, yeah. So in description also, I've tried to, do nothing. I've just, yeah, I think I've added the Vimeo link out here, right? The Vimeo link. So you can click on this first, yeah, to get access to the worksheet, practice the worksheet, yeah. And then once you've done the worksheet, then you come on to this video for the solutions. All right. Okay. So, um, yeah. So, so now if you want to go to the non-advertised part of this, like if you want to go to another platform like Vimeo, then you need to have a different showcase. So you must be wondering, where do I get all these showcases from? So they are there, described. They are there in the way you have come on to this video of mine, introductory. You'll have you'll have this particular thing advertised out here as to how to use um, this introductory video out here, which is there, right? So this particular video is the introductory video. So you probably come across, just like you've come across this video, you'll probably come across this video, or probably you might just get a link from the YouTube channel, like this one out here. If you click on it, it'll take you to the data sufficiency of the Vimeo channel. So yeah, it's not taking you to data sufficiency. It's taking you to the part where I discuss the same geometry topic, yeah, but under the MCQ and not data sufficiency format, right? Okay. So right. Okay. So coming back to the data sufficiency, remember it's 121.28671, and suppose you want to discuss you want to review the permutations and combinations, that is counting and combinatorics. Click on it. Yeah. Again, solve the worksheet first. So click on the worksheet out here. And if you look in the description, I've given all these links to the Vimeo and YouTube for data sufficiency. And for the math topics detailed review, I've taken to you with Vimeo and YouTube again, right? Yeah. So anyway, click on this particular link to get access to the worksheet. Okay. Solve these questions and then come back to the Vimeo or the YouTube, whichever you prefer, for the solutions. Right? Click on it. So This particular SES Mumbai is for I'm discussing data sufficiency, and it's a part of math in GMath, right? Which is not the usual competitive MCQ based type, right? It's different, and I've made these videos for advanced math learners. So that's the reason I've taken it on another channel. All right. So anything that requires advanced learning, I've taken it to another level, to another channel. Sorry, right? Anyway, so I guess that's all. Any videos on physics which I intend to do or pre-cal will come under these two platforms only, Vimeo and YouTube. And under YouTube it will be a separate playlist called pre-cal, and under Vimeo, it'll be a separate showcase number. So this is the number that you want to focus on. These 8-digit numbers, right? Okay. Thank you.